Your first one was Tropical Kiss.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Tropical
and
Kiss.
This was like, okay, I'm glad you started off with this one because this one epitomized everything I love about wholesome vanilla hentai. Where it's just like this one was a good vanilla hentai where what I loved about it is that it had like relationship development. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh
my god.
No, I absolutely agree. That's the whole reason.
I'll let you finish your point.
No, that's the whole reason why I personally liked it. And then, not gonna lie, like you have that whole fucking build up from like start to finish. Granted, it's not like an anime episode level of build up, right? Like it's a generic.
In what world was this wholesome?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He literally like drunk fucking raped like that girl, and then he's like, "Oh, but no, I love you," and it's like. Well, which one is it?
Okay. I actually
because like, how could you sit there and be like, yeah, he drunk fucking took that girl's virginity, and then decides he loves the girl, and then you're gonna say it's wholesome?
No, because it's wholesome vanilla, but it has like this little bit of spice in it. Because so like
rape.
Well, that's okay. Like. That's like a typical spice in fucking hentai. Let's be real here. Let's be real. It is.
That is like my least favorite tag.
It is, yeah. But what I put this in is kind of like it really reminded me of something like Rumbling Hearts. If you guys seen Rumbling Hearts, it's like a really melodramatic anime.
So should we describe what happens in this hentai first?
Sure.
Who don't know?
Sure.
Joey, I mean, you chose it, so I feel like you are the best.
Not gonna lie, I haven't seen it in a while.
Okay.
So maybe one of you boys should explain how it happens.
Okay, so from what I remember, there are like two main girls, right? Yeah. And so I wasn't paying attention.
So it starts off right, and I remember this because I literally wrote this. I'm like, I'm 11 minutes in and nothing has fucking happened. When will something happen?
That's typical hentai.
So it's about like they all work at a resort. It's not really told, but then they are working there.
It's like a pool, inside indoor pool resort.
We're not told why all these 6 girls want to fuck this guy,
right?
Because there seems to be nothing redeemable about him.
Right.
But there's like 6 or 7. There's like 6 or 7 girls. 2 of them are identical. So I was so fucking confused half the time. So I'm like, why is there 2 fucking pink girls the exact same?
But it's like a different tint of pink, right?
No. And then the first scene is like her being like, yeah, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Yeah.
And then literally 2 minutes later, after another girl has shown interest, she's like, wait, I love you. Can we take it back? And then he reveals like he like had drunk sex with the blue haired girl.
Yeah.
And it was really weird.
And so like the second episode, I remember the second or third episode, I forgot which one it was. Is the blue-haired girl.
This is what I hated about it, right? Because this episode, they build up what is supposed to be, as Gaunt says, a wholesome relationship between him and this pink-haired girl, right?
Hanabi, then, I think her name
in the back of your head, you're like, they've shown a harem in a hentai.
Yeah.
So you know he's going to have his fill in every girl here.
Yeah, of course.
So how does this story remain wholesome when I know the next episode he's going to have the exact same shit with another girl?
This is the route. This is the one route.
This is the one route, and also it's
I thought it was it's all in the same universe, isn't it? It's all the same shit. Like
no, it's different routes.
But like, it's different route, but at the same time, it's like a developing story that's something similar to. I mean, I said Rumbling Hearts, but like more recent example would be like Domestic Girlfriend, where they have like relationships, but like he jumps between relationships, and it's like it adds a little bit of like spice and context to their relationship, which I appreciate that.
They like speed run introduce characters in the first like 2 minutes, and I'm like. I'm trying to fucking write. I was literally trying to write this shit down, and I couldn't keep up because
stop.
So then there would be like 6 dramatic scenes back to back that felt like I needed a whole episode before it to understand what the fuck was going on. Because I'm like, wait, what? He loves this girl, but then there's this other girl, and then there's another girl, and then the 2 hottest girls we don't even get an episode with.
Oh yeah.
Because I watched all of it, right, and I was like, fine. This is
you
pretty
watched
decent.
all 3?
No, I went to, right? Because I was like, you know what? Let's see what the other episodes are. I want to see if they have the best girls. The 2 hot ones, right? Because those girls weren't that hot. I'm not interested in the fucking lolly. Skip that episode. Delete that episode as far as I'm concerned.
The lolly doesn't get fucked, though.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Wait, who's the lolly?
Which one's the
lolly?
There's
2 lollies.
Which one?
Which is too many.
Wait.
Blue-head lolly.
Are we watching the same show?
Yeah. There's the blue-head lolly, and then
Blue-head. She's not a lolly.
She's not a lolly.
She's basically a lolly.
No, what are you talking about?
She looks like 12. Come the fuck on.
What are you talking about?
Let me get a picture of this bitch. She looks 12.
You get a picture of this bitch.
I've never thrown my top hat away.
She is just like the stereotypical fucking she's just a normal girl. How is this lolly in your like eyes? Is it because like she has like average boob size?
Your standard of lolly's whack. Like,
I remember her being
just
like
because
a
she
fucking
has
lolly.
normal sized tits, like
Tropical Kiss, right? Yeah, but then there was the brown-haired one, right? Who you don't even fucking see on screen.
The brown-haired one?
There's literally a brown-haired lolly who appears for like fucking 3
Okay, I'm not gonna...
scenes.
I remember... Pixar didn't happen.
Because I remember there was one lolly, which was the actual lolly in that, and she's like just not involved in any of the scenes.
But the blue-haired girl is not a lolly.
Man.
No. That's from the fucking visual novel, and that's also not a lolly. You know, if you look from the fucking
okay,
that ain't look, you know what? Mood on. Put up
Too
a picture.
close for comfort.
Put up a picture of the blue-haired girl. Right,
and put a picture of the pink-haired girl.
Yeah.
Who Connor is calling lollies.
No, the pink-haired one isn't a lolly. The brown-haired girl, who's 100% lolly.
No, brown-haired girl.
The brown-haired girl, yes. The blue-haired girl is not a lolly.
It's just like stereotypical anime girl number fucking 5.
It was just the plot was fucking garbage. Like, it's like. If I'm gonna watch a porn and it's trying to sell me on plot, which I don't appreciate in the first place, right? Like, you better make it good.
Skip the story.
Yeah, you better make it good, right? Because there are decent hentai plots out there, right?
Like
and
what?
this wasn't
like
one
what?
of them.
Like what?
Well, we'll talk about it. 'Cause we'll talk
about
it later.
Connor's ones.
No, because what I liked about this one is that it did have a plot that I could appreciate.
Yeah.
Because
Appreciate in what sense?
Huh?
In what sense could you appreciate it?
Because it felt like it was speed running it was speed running basically a romance drama anime.
Yeah.
That was it. That was basically this hentai.
Also, you can't tell me that like the final like fucking speed run of like sex isn't hot.
I mean, no, that was good. But then as well, at the same time, when they were speedrunning, I'm like, yo, slow down. These scenes are great. Like they're skipping all the best parts, man. Like,
it's like watching a trailer on Brad.
Yeah, they give me 11 minutes of character development and then a 30-second compilation of sex scenes. Are you for real? Like, what are you trying to do to me here?
But the fact is, it had fucking character development.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this, like, it's basically watching like something like Golden Time or something, right? Except the characters actually have sex in it.
It was Love Island with just one male. That's what it was. Like, they were just all like fucking rotating and fucking, and then like all the other girls had no fucking personality.
So wait, you didn't like the character designs or anything?
Yeah, the animation was really good.
Yeah, animation's great.
The sex scene.
I was surprised how good the animation was for like 2012.
Yeah,
I remember. Actually, I think I commented saying like, the blowjob scene was good. Yeah. I don't like blowjob scenes, so I thought that was good.
Did you actually like fucking review each sex scene
I
individually? Because I didn't even go that far.
This thing is like blowjob good.
I said, God, this is legit shitty school days. Because there's like they were like playing up the drama between two characters.
But let's not fuck around. School Days is a good hentai. It's a bad anime, but it's a good hentai.
It's a good hentai.
It's a good fucking anime. Yeah. I mean, it's that. No, it's a good hentai.
Wow, was that a Freudian? It's a good anime. I mean,
because the thing is, when I watched the School Day anime, it felt like I'm watching a hentai plot without the hentai.
Yeah.
So what would it be like if I watched the hentai and it's a hentai? Well, it's just a good hentai.
True.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Another scene that I thought was, what the fuck is the point of this? They all meet in the onsen to discuss who's gonna fuck him, like just as you do.
Because you need some spice, dude.
I don't need that.
You need some fucking
because the girls need to compete with each other. Yeah. And as we know,
but they don't want to hurt each other's feelings, right?
I'm gonna get shit for this. I'm gonna get shit for this. Do you not like a little bit of realism in your porn? Like a little bit of, ooh, that could be me?
I mean,
because
what do you mean?
Because let's be honest, 5 women who are all polygamous and all want to fuck me and are totally okay with competing for that fact. I stress that goes a little too far on my imagination.
But isn't that the point of like self-inserting media?
Yeah, but then like if in my head it's got to be like somewhat tangible. Like that could maybe happen in a faraway land, right? But that like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, like for me with hentai, I mean, I would say, yeah, this was like unrealistic. Like the harem aspect, at least, was like unrealistic. Where he needed to get with a different girl because it was realistic and more because you're watching a hentai, right? And I guess my mind has just gotten used to like shutting off the unrealistic parts to be like, I'm watching a hentai.
Huh? That's what's hot when you can be like, that could be me.
Yeah, but I also have
I wish that was me.
God, I wish that was me.
But
I also utilize just like my vivid imagination.
I can't do that.
I
closed that part.
I enjoyed the relationship like development aspect of this hentai.
Yeah.
I
will actually agree with you where it was just like, I do wish there was like less girls involved.
Yeah, put three and let them all like, because there was only 3 episodes as well. And if these motherfuckers knew they were on a budget, they should have done 3 episodes with 3 characters. Because they left out all the 2 hottest girls.
Yeah, because in this kind of in this type of hentai that I would like to recommend, I reckon like the optimal amount is 2 girls. 2 girls like like having a gentleman's agreement to like have like a relationship with this guy.
Already unrealistic enough.
Yeah, already unrealistic. But
I could barely get one girl to agree.
I don't know, man. I just like to be spoiled for choice, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong
Go
with
to
that.
a fucking brothel, Joey.
I just like to be spoiled for like, if it's like, I don't know. I think the one aspect I like about like a lot of harem hentai is that like,
we'll get to that with your second choice.
Because the thing I like about harem hentai is because it's unrealistic, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't have to think like, oh, that could be me. I can just fucking use my imagination. And also, I don't have to like self-insert myself into harems, right? I just be like,
that's what's hot though, right? Like, and also, you know, when it's like five girls,
it's a bit of everything.
When it's like 5 girls, it's way too unrealistic. And then you're also
like, God, fucking hell, how much am I gonna have to nut to like keep this up? This is insane. Like,
I mean, let's be real. Every like hentai protagonist has like.
Maybe when I was like 15, I could
fucking like
keep it
beanbags
going.
for
But,
nutsacks.
yeah,
you
but
know,
like now I'm like, gosh, the logistics of the amount of protein shakes
just to
keep up with the demand.
The amount of soy milk I have to drink.
It's like when Amiibos came out, this fucking supply cannot even come close to this
like,
demand.
I was gonna say this during like the second one you mentioned, but if we're talking about this already, I'm like, if we're going harem, right? 3 is the fucking maximum, right? 3 is the max.
Should we save it?
We'll save it. We'll save it for the second one.
We'll save it for my next one.
But yeah, like I mean, if I would recommend like a nice wholesome like hentai with like that I liked that I was going to recommend if I didn't see this, Wagial.
But I don't remember the name.
Liliana-san.
I might have seen it, and I don't even know.
It's. I don't know how to fucking pronounce this. Hold on.
This.
Yeah, my overall review of it would be hotter if there wasn't 4 hotter girls in it. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Hey, that's still a pass.
Because the scenes, like the animation was fucking killer.
Yeah, the animation's fucking great.
But they skipped over all the best bits.
Yeah,
so
true.
it's like, what's the point?
Read the irrigators.
I'm not reading a fucking porn, Joey.
If I were to recommend a hentai that, if you only want one person and you have the same kind of relationship development, Wagia no Liliana-san. Which is a hentai that came out recently, and it's just pure wholesome. Like 2 people meet and they.
Is that one with a tongue girl?
No. It's the one with like the dark skin girl, and they go on like a date.
I've seen like every recent hentai.
You've probably seen this one. You've probably seen this one. Yeah, and
do you want the top hat?
I've watched like every hentai in the past like 3 years that's come out.
Damn. And yet, how many anime have you watched?
Because only like fucking like 5 come out like a month.
Yeah,
so
it's not a lot.
It's manageable.
This is what watching seasonal anime used to be like.
Seasonal anime. There's charts and everything. They tell you when they come out, man. Like I keep up, man.